When I was a little boy back in Italy, I always helped my mama cook things and bake things. I didn't understand why it took so long for things to get finished up in the oven or on the stove. I wanted to eat those things right away, whenever they were.
Beep, 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 tweet, tweet. That's how it is when you're waiting for things. You seem to realize that things take time, and when they're finished, then you can enjoy them.
I know exactly what you're saying, Parakeet family. But I'll tell you what, when I have a mama like mine and an uncle like mine, they cook amazing foods, it's very hard to wait. But over time, it has taught me how important it is to have a patient. It not only helped me to have patience for the food I was waiting for to be cooked, but it also helped me throughout my entire life, waiting for what I wanted to have.
Tweet, 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 beep, beep, beep. We know exactly what you're saying, Julio. When we started flying back in the air, we wanted to be good at doing loop-de-loops and twirly-whirlies. It took almost an entire summer until we got good at doing those things, flying tricks. But you realize if you stick to it, you can make things happen. Sometimes you will get better if you put your time into it and don't expect things right away.
I know what you mean. I remember the first time my mama let me take meatballs out and cook them on my own. They didn't turn out so well because I took them out too early. But I liked them just the same. But I kept trying, and it took me a lot of patience, and after several months, I was able to make them as good as my mom.
Beep, 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 beep. What a wonderful lesson to learn things from your mama. It's important to learn things from each other. The lessons that you learn at a very young age are so important. You got to make sure that you don't get impatient.
Oh, that's exactly right. Though we don't want to get impatient. We got to wait for things, and when you wait for things, they generally turn out better.
Beep, 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 tweet, tweet, tweet. That's exactly right. What a nice thing to learn at a young age, and then be able to do something that you want to do when you're older. I know if it wasn't for Pete Parakeet, we wouldn't be half as good as we would, but what we were able to do with our flying tricks. What a wonderful lessons and patience he has taught us. We're lucky to have him in our lives. We're one big happy family.
Oh my goodness, that's just what my Uncle Pablo Giovanni Smoochie Woochie would always say to us. And you put each other for something big, and you have to wait for it. And even the little things you have to wait and have some patience. You can learn from that and then have patience throughout your entire life. Okay, I got to go now. Bye-bye.
Thank you to Kent and Kathy Ellert for sponsoring this episode of Bogie's Puppet Friends, helping children find their forever home through adoption.
That was Bogie's favorite song.